inside. You can do insider information on crypto. Like it's just not on the stock. But like if they know that they're
That's
gonna
why
post this on
Elizabeth Warren,
Coinbase,
Nancy Pelosi, they want their peace.
yeah.
They just want their peace.
But I mean, they're too busy trading defense energy stocks and defense stocks.
Yeah. That's true.
Uh,
But like maybe to transition, we're trying to every week incorporate NFTs and then just like a brief overview, because we're not as much of experts, but sometimes there's big news, and the big news was that Yuga Labs, the head of Bored Apes, purchased Larva Labs, which had done CryptoPunks and Meebits.
the IP of it, not like the company, just like the intellectual property, which is kind of unique in a sense that we're talking about, a very new space with NFTs and intellectual property. You see knockoff, Bored Apes, or like, the whole PFP movement is kind of a knockoff based on those two top projects. So very interesting what the future will be.
Did you see Milady's too? I feel
So-
like there's like a hype cycle in NFTs, and it's like I've been like learning about them where it's like really crazy, because it's like every week there's something new, and there's like so many niches, and like it's very confusing, and people put a lot of conviction into stuff, and then it's like I've seen some projections of how an actual successful NFT project works. And so you start hyping out, you do the whitelist, and then you do the public mint, and then that's pre-reveal, and then the pre-reveals, that's when
That's like 75%.
that's when what's it called, Mon? Pixelmon?
Pixelmon, yeah.
They were trading pre-reveal at 13 ETH,
Well, the pre-sales were crazy. The pre-sales were 13
3 ETH each,
or 3
3 ETH
yeah.
a piece. But then on the aftermarket before the reveal,
Yeah, before the reveal.
that was
Oh,
insane.
we didn't even talk about it that much last time, but like the premise of that is that they were trading high, and then the art was just shit, and they found out they were just paying Fiverr people or like this other competitive website their art and then pixelating it into an NFT project. So like the guy who made Kevin like didn't know it was going to be used for NFTs. So like he didn't even know about that Kevin was part of this project, but they totally just ripped off. They just bought random art from people off this like marketplace and then just pixelized it.
Well, and I mean, the genius part of it, because I've been working on the Swagger Tooth NFT project, is that the way that they did their marketing was, I believe they just purchased a really expensive Twitter with like 160,000 people.
Yeah.
And then I believe they paid like, I don't know how many influencers, but there's some evidence, if you want to dig deep into it, who shilled Pixelmon. There's like some big NFT influencers. I don't know. It's just a whole world, literally. And some people try to act like they're like, oh yeah, I get a lot of asks about how to get a job in crypto. And I'm kind of like, you got to like dive in, and like, you kind of really got to be into something, and you kind of got to be around for like a while. Like you need to start like
You have to
recognizing
find your
pattern.
niche, because
Exactly.
it's like if
But
you.
NFTs is a whole world.
I mean, that's your own niche. Like
I'm like
just
into
focus
crypto,
on
and I don't
NFT.
even feel like I'm necessarily an NFT
Like
expert.
DeFi.
I
Like
know a
it's
lot
really
about
hard.
NFTs, but still,
Well,
to
yeah.
be an NFT expert, that's your full-time job.
Well, it's like you're either in DeFi or NFTs. It's really hard to do both, right? Like because there's so much
Yeah.
going on.
But I mean,
So it's like you
there's
have
a
to
lot of different.
pick one area and kind of focus on.
There's a lot of different things that you can do, but some of them are like just entitled, because you can be a programmer and then you don't know about the rest of it. You don't even. The programmers just get paid in coins of the network that they built or whatever, the coin that they built.
Yeah.
And then they don't even care about the rest of crypto because they're just into building. But then there's like the people who are like doing social media, you know what I mean? Or just
Marketing,
marketing.
on Twitter,
yeah,
just
writing articles.
in Discords, like
Yeah, or there's fundraisers, there's people just bundling investments, and then all their stuff is just investor relations. They don't even, look at what actually the greater market is. But then there's traders who are just like looking at charts and stuff all day. and they won't think about anything else besides just
Not
trading.
even like very short term charts too, like 15-minute charts. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, I still suggest because it was one of my favorite up only